This was the betrayal of a lifetime. Think about that for a minute. So you're learning about narcissism and you're learning what these people are capable of. You're also putting two and two together, meaning you're coupling your real life experiences with the definitions, such as what is gaslighting? Were you gaslit? Of course you were. Triangulation. Were you triangulated? I know for a fact you were. Did you experience financial abuse? Most likely. On and on and on. What you're getting now is wisdom. You're acquiring the tools. You're realizing that the narcissist methodically planned out your demise. You're realizing that the narcissist betrayed you, not one time, not just only with the discard, but they betrayed you thousands of times from the minute they met you until probably this very minute. Think about it. When the narcissist met you, they were manipulating you. They were wearing a mask. They were trying to infiltrate your life and learn about you. They wanted to get as close to you as possible. They wanted to glom onto you and your beautiful, bright, shining light. This is why they copied you. This is why they mimicked you. It's why they mirrored you. They learned everything about you, what your favorite music group was, what kind of clothes you like to wear, what your favorite dishes of food were, the way you went to work, what kind of relationships you were in the past, you were part of in the past, and more. Once they gathered enough information about you, then they began to pull back. They began to realize that you did have a lot of vulnerable spots. They also knew that you had weak spots. They also knew that you had some things that you didn't heal from. And you may say, well, wait, how would they know that? Well, you were an open book. And you didn't even realize that you had to heal from childhood wounds. You didn't realize that you had healing to do from other relationships. We all have to heal from certain things. We all have childhood wounds, every single one of us. Remember, the narcissist is a predator. They have a sixth sense, and that sense is meant to sniff out people who are vulnerable, people who have a high level of empathy, people who are naive, and people who are trusting. That was you, in a nutshell. It was me. So once the narcissist realized that, then they realized, wait, this person's giving me a little more attention and time than maybe other people are. I can actually use this person, which was you, to my advantage. What will I do? Oh, let's see. I need a roof over my head because I'm going to get kicked out of the current supplies house in a couple months. So I need a roof. I also need money because I don't want to work because I'm lazy. I also need to get a car because I don't want to have car payments, and I don't have any credit because I've already blown up all my credit from years ago. So I can't get credit from a bank. So I need to get credit, and I need to get food, I need to get a job, I need to get a lot of things. Well, what? Oh, this person will do just fine. So I'll love bomb this person. Yes, the new person, and I'm sure it was you. It definitely was me. I'll love bomb that person. And maybe in a few months, before I get booted from this current supply source's house, maybe if I play my cards properly, I can love bomb this person, which was you, and I can move in with them. See what I'm saying? Now, any of those things, did they ever cross your mind? Of course they didn't. Why would they? Because you're a self-sufficient, healthy individual. You work for your money, you earn your money, you wash your own clothes, you do your laundry, you pay your bills, you paid your credit card off, you pay your rent or your mortgage. You do what the narcissist doesn't want to do, which is why they needed you. Because they needed you to have them blend into society. Example, let's say that you married the narcissist. And I know that not everyone marries the narcissist, but if you did, that wedding ring was a license to abuse you. All it meant was now the narcissist had the ring on their finger and they could use it or take it off whenever they wanted to. But now, in the eyes of everybody, they were in a stable, loving, healthy relationship. What they were is in a relationship, but it wasn't loving or stable or healthy on their behalf. It was a relationship that was falling apart from the minute you met them, but you didn't know that. So as I'm sharing, the narcissist betrays every single person they ever encounter. The most recent person they betrayed, most likely it wasn't you, although you probably think it was you. You see, the narcissist has been betraying people since time began. And what they want to do is they want to learn about these people's vulnerabilities. They want to learn about their past. They want to learn about their hopes and dreams and aspirations. And then the narcissist, once they find that information, then they weaponize it against said person. The ultimate betrayal of one person's life, from my experience, and you can agree with this or not, it's up to you. It's when the ultimate ending, the discard of the narcissistic relationship takes place. You could say it's from the minute you met them up until and including the discard. But the discard, it's not just the ending of a relationship with the narcissist. It's meant to administer as much damage to said person as possible. It's meant to twist the knife in a person. It's meant to have that person give up on life. It's meant to have that person not believe that tomorrow will be a better day. It's the culmination of the body of all the work the narcissist placed into said person to destroy that person's life. And the final mic drop, the final curtain call, the final act of the narcissist in the narcissist playbook for any one person, it's the final discard. Now, does the final discard happen with everybody? Absolutely not. Did it happen with you? Possibly. Did it happen with me? Absolutely. When that discard comes out of left field because you weren't taught narcissism 101 in school, you weren't prepared for the behaviors, the mannerisms, the toxicity, or the discard, you didn't know any of these things took place, and you didn't know that they were prevalent on the planet. When you finally wrap your head around that, well, then you realize, oh my gosh, this relationship wasn't as bad as I thought it was. It was 1,000 times worse. And now the person that I put all my eggs into one basket with, meaning the narcissist, because this is what you did, it's certainly what I did, they took that basket, smashed the eggs, skipped away or slithered away to a new source of supply with a different bag, and they just did the same thing with that person that they did with you. But remember, you didn't know any of this back then. Now you know it and you're realizing it. It was meant to inflict the discard as much damage to you as possible. And now think about it. You're a human being, so am I. A human being is not built to take abuse. A human being is not built to experience a discard. A human being is not built to experience death by 1,000 paper cuts for a day, a week, a month, a year, 30 years or more. That's a relationship or an experience that does damage to your central nervous system, to your mind, to your cortex, to your frontal lobe, for your own ability to regulate yourself. It isn't just, oh, okay, the narcissist stole $2,000, they're not going to pay me back. It isn't just, oh, the narcissist never loved me and now they found a new love interest. It's not that at all. That's why so few people understand what narcissism is at its core. Many people claim they know what it is. Many people claim they're in cycles. Many people claim that they've healed. People can say whatever they want. I know it firsthand. I know both sides of the ledger. I know actually all three sides of the ledger. One, living your life abundant and fruitful without knowing what narcissism is. That's the first version of yourself, and definitely the first version of me, when you were just an open book and thinking that everybody had your best interest at heart. The second part that I know about very well, unfortunately, is being trapped in a narcissistic abusive cycle. That's the last place on the planet you want to be. And I'm going to say that one more time. The last place on the planet you want to be is in a mental prison, an invisible prison with an abuser who knows what they're doing to you deliberately, intentionally, and on purpose, and you have no idea that they're doing it, and you're loyal and subservient and reliant upon said person. That is the most life-threatening, taxing, challenging, debilitating spot to be in. But that's your narcissistic relationship. And I also know what the third part is. The third part is the best part of my entire existence on this planet called Earth. And my hope is you're experiencing what I'm experiencing, which is the mountaintop, the pinnacle of indifference, cutting all four ties from the narcissist, the emotional, the financial, the physical, and the spiritual tie. When you cut those, you will realize how far you've come, how much work you placed into yourself, and that you are one strong, fill in the blank with any adjective you want to. You are stronger than you know. You were tested to your core. You were betrayed thousands of times. The ultimate betrayal for any human being. You've experienced it. So have I. Now you may say, well, you're kind of building us up a little bit, Andrew. It's not that dramatic. Then you haven't gone through narcissism. You don't even know what drama is. What drama is, it's being trapped in a house of horrors and having doors slammed and things being thrown at you and not being able to get your sleep, being sleep deprived. It's having someone give you the silent treatment for 2 weeks on end while you're paying their rent. It is being triangulated when you come home from work after work at 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening, and there are 2, 3, 4, 5 people that are a little bit younger than you, in great shape, wink, wink, a little too comfortable in your house with the person that you married. See what I'm saying? This is not good. There's not one good thing. about being trapped in a narcissistic relationship. There's nothing good about it, specifically when you don't have the wisdom, because you're helpless, you're vulnerable, you're naive, you're broken, and you're turning to one person who knows what they're doing to you. They were misdirecting you right down a road, not a road of togetherness and authenticity and growing old together in the white picket fence and living happily ever after. They were misdirecting you down a road to Destructionsville. At the end of that road is a big sign. It's old, decrepit, it's falling apart, it's made from wood, there's rotten or rusty nails in it, and that sign reads one word: betrayal. That's where the narcissist drops every single person off that they ever encounter. It's a dead end. That dead end is called Betrayalsville. There's now Destructionsville and Betrayalsville. Betrayalsville is not where you want to be. That's the last place you want to be on the planet. But you didn't know any of this back then. And were you betrayed? Yes, you were. Without mentioning specific books or tomes that were written thousands of years ago, if you go back to whatever old books were written, you probably have a few of them in your house, you will realize that betrayal was written or littered all throughout those books. Why do you think the word betrayal was littered all throughout those books? I'll tell you why. Because you weren't the first person that was betrayed, and you won't be the last. People that came before you, such as myself, were betrayed thousands of times over and over again. What did we do? People like myself, and we are very rare, and there are a few of us, but you're one of them. We took the high road. We said, you know what? Yeah, I was betrayed. Yeah, my heart was broken. My money was stolen. My health was decimated, and I'm going to have to rebuild. But what I'm going to do is take the high road, do the right thing, turn all that energy that was going out the window into the narcissist and fueling them, and turn it back into yourself or into me. And that's exactly what I've done. I've never called out the narcissist. I've never wanted retribution or payback. I'm not vindictive. I don't want to get vindictive on the narcissist. I don't want anything negative for the narcissist, because I know one thing. In time, maybe today, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, maybe it's already happened, but in time they will get their day. And their day won't come from the hands of a human being, not a mere mortal as myself or you. It's going to come from a much higher power, because you can't betray somebody over and over and over again and then finally steal their last penny, their last breath of air, their last hope of existence, and discard them. And that's what the narcissist does. Think about when you were sick when you were with the narcissist. Was the narcissist there by your side? No, they weren't. Were they there to support you paying bills? Absolutely not. Were they there to make you chicken soup or to give you a hug? No and no. Were they there at all to tell you that, hey, it's going to be okay, or you're going to get through this, or you're a fighter, it's going to be okay, just keep doing the right thing? No, they're not going to do any of that. They're going to look at you, shrug their shoulders, and say, well, I hope you get better. Probably not even that. They probably shrug their shoulders and say, well, get better, and they're gone. Or they would say something like this: I can't be around sick people, or I can't see that, or I don't want to be a part of it. Or maybe they would just claim that they had to go visit their sister that they haven't seen in 15 years, who lives halfway around the world, who was ostracized, the narcissist, but they used it as an excuse. They didn't have to be around you. You see, if you really dial it out, you really zoom out and take a look at the body of the relationship you were a part of with the narcissist, you will realize they did absolutely nothing for you. They didn't do one thing for you. You may have thought they did. They didn't. You did it all. You were the fuel source. You were the money. You were the time. You were the energy. You were the love. You were the empathy. You were the emotions that the narcissist tried their best to control. You were yourself. Remember, this is your fingerprint. This is what makes you you. This is your identity. The narcissist tried to steal that from you and decimate it. That's what the betrayal is. That's what the betrayal of a lifetime is. But the narcissist failed. And yeah, they did fail miserably. You may think right now, no, the narcissist won and I have to rebuild and I don't want to do it. I'm getting older and I can't believe ABC. I get it. I went down that road years ago. What you will realize is the sooner you get to work on yourself, and the sooner you go no contact with said person, and the sooner you realize that this is what the narcissist does, they do it with anybody they can get too close to or close enough to, then the sooner you're going to begin to jump on that healing path. The healing path is not linear. It will take time. It's going to take a lot of time. In your time, you will heal when you utilize the tools that are provided for you or with you for you with each and every video I create. But you need to understand something. I was betrayed. I experienced the betrayal of a lifetime myself. I experienced death by 1,000 paper cuts. I experienced multiple betrayals from multiple people. The thing is, I didn't realize what any of this was until I met, encountered, and was trapped by the apex predator. Yes, the narcissist, the 800-pound gorilla, the behemoth, the juggernaut, the one dark energy source that you want nothing to do with. Truth of the matter is, you want anything to do with any dark energy. But once you figure out what narcissism is, and it took you probably a very long time to figure it out, just like myself, then you will see it everywhere, because you can't unsee what you've seen, you can't unhear what you've heard, and you can't unexperience what you've experienced. That's why you need to close the chapter of the book on that person. Understand that, yeah, you were betrayed just like I was, but you need to heal from that. And that's something the narcissist will never do. They're never going to heal because they believe they have nothing to heal from, and they can't introspect, and they won't be accountable, etc. What they will do and continue to do, say it with me, 3, 2, 1, that's right. No, not the aging narcissist, I got you. I thought you would say that. I wasn't trying to trick you or fool you, but no. But yeah, the aging narcissist is not a pretty sight to see, and they're getting older and decrepit. But for this video, sorry about that, the narcissist will continue to, not only get old, but they will continue to betray people over and over and over again. That is what is known as supply for the narcissist. The betrayal of a lifetime was just that to you. To the narcissist, it was nothing but supply. Twisted, sick, disgusting, abhorrent, but it's exactly the truth. The narcissist needs supply, positive or negative. And when they betray people, it's negative, and that gets them their fuel to catapult them from one leg of their life to the next leg. That's what the discard is. It's meant to inflict maximum damage to the older source of supply, to catapult the narcissist to the new source of supply, so the old source perhaps gives up or doesn't fight for themselves, etc., or never figures out narcissism and stays stuck while the narcissist continues to slither or crawl their way to the next source, who ultimately will be betrayed, just like I was and just like you were. So everyone, that's the video. I hope you liked it. I loved doing it from the beautiful Carolinas. This is Andrew. Namaste. Have a great afternoon, evening, or morning, no matter where you are on the planet. You are not alone. I love you all, and I'll talk with you tomorrow. 2 quick things. I'm going to close the video. 1, weather here has cooled down. It is beautiful. I am so grateful. Mid-70s. It is absolutely gorgeous out here. Quick weather update for you. But as far as you, the community, goes, I want to share a couple things. 1, play this part of the video on a loop. Play it for 15 seconds. I will try to repeat it for about 10 seconds or so, but this is very important you understand this. You are not alone. You are not alone. You are not alone. I said it 3 times. I believe that's more than enough times to share this message with you. You may have thought you're alone. You may still think you're alone. You may feel alone. I am here with you. The community is here with you. No matter where you are, no matter what country you're in, no matter what jurisdiction you're in, no matter what time zone you're in, no matter what time of day it is or what day of the year it is, you are not alone. We're connected. I'm connected with you. You're connected with me. We are connected. The stronger I get, the stronger you become. The stronger you become, the stronger I become. The stronger we become, the less the narcissist can attack ourselves or anybody in the future. That is why you need to continue to do your part. Maintain your boundaries, go no contact, and continue to believe in yourself the way I believe in you. I'm going to say it one more time. You're not alone at all. You need to understand that and remember it. The tagline on the channel that I created 6 years ago, glad you made it. Narc Daily dash you are not alone. The first video ever was called Glad You Made It. That video was created on Thursday night, March 31st, 2021, and I felt alone that night. But even then, I paid it forward to let the community know and to let the world know and myself that I felt alone, but I wasn't alone. I really wasn't. I had you and I had the higher power, and I had all the beauty within me. I leaned into it back then. I'm asking you now to lean into it. Were you betrayed? Yes, you were. Was your heart broken? Absolutely. Was your money stolen? Yes. Did a lot of your relationships fall apart? They did. You need to rebuild. You need to understand I've done just that. If I did it, you can and you will do it. So again, remember, you are not alone. I love you all. God bless you. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Bye.